Hello everyone, what we're going to learn today about is how light and shadows work on 3D forms. So let's get to it. First thing we're going to do is draw our basic square. Got a line coming off of it. Now, what we talked about before, light's coming from this direction down. Well, this is our light area, this is our midtone, this is our core shadow. Let's start darkening that in first. We'll use a soft pencil going in pretty dark. This area here is our midtone. It's roughly halfway between our core shadow and our light area. Now there's one thing missing in this picture. That's our cast shadow. When the light comes this area, a shadow can be cast on the opposite side of it. So let's draw that in. Your cast shadows always follow the shape of the form. If I was to draw an ellipse here, that wouldn't be right. So it comes out something like this. Comes out like something like this. Up next to the edge is darkest. And it gradually fades out. The same way with this. It's always darkest along the edge of it. As it gets into the light, it gets lighter, 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 until it disappears completely out of light, out of sight. Go back up here and make this just a little bit darker and kind of shade that in a little bit. Now, I'm going to draw a very simple nose here. Come down, back in, towards then it comes down, you got your lips, you got your mouth. Then it comes down your chin, and then it comes down to a little mandible or jaw, comes up like that. Now, as the light comes down and hits the top of the nose, there's going to be a shadow underneath it. It's going to shadow fall from here down to the lips, the nose, the chin. Now here's one that you see a lot in drawing. Basically, you have this side of the nose, comes up where the nostril's at, then it loops down around, comes down there, then it comes up and around. This shadow would form the fall of the nose, like so. This is what you see a lot of pictures. Everything gets really, really dark, and it just looks weird. It comes down, it follows this, it'll come up and in, it'll come down and around, like so, comes up and around, with its back. Up here, the nostrils are out of sight. Well, that's where it could be darkest at. Then it fades gradually into the light. Everybody wants to draw this thing so dark that it looks just almost black. It just doesn't look right. And that is the cast shadow of the nose. My sword's coming from here, is hitting down. That's casting a shadow underneath it. Now, let's draw a very basic fucking looking tree and see what we come up with. We got the tops where the leaves are. We got a trunk. Comes down. You got your basic root structure. The lights come from this direction up here. In the tree, that's casting a shadow out here on the ground. Now, depending upon where this light source is going to be at, it will depend on how long your shadow is going to be. From here, that wouldn't go out very far. Now, if the sun's setting down on the ground, more on the horizon, your shadow can catch much further out than this. So, this is your dark side of the tree. Your shadow cast out here, like so. And as you get away further and further into the light, the more less and less you are going to see until it disappears completely out of sight. Right, so. Let's get drawing something just a little bit more interesting here. Let's draw ourselves a cone. We start by drawing up the base, ellipse, drawing our cone, and this part, wrap around here to the bottom, and up and around. Then you get rid of your construction line, and you have yourself a cone. Now, my source again, it comes from up here. That's going to mean this side is going to be the darkest, so that's going to be our core shadow. We start going here, darker here, and as you go out, you get lighter, 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 till it gets to the other side. You want to create a nice smooth gradient. I'm not going to put a lot of time in here getting this all neat and perfect, but you see what I'm talking about. Now our shadow is going to be formed on this side. It's going to follow the shape of that. We'll come up here like this, like that. The general shape of the cone. It's going to be darkest right around the bottom of the cone, and it's going to shade itself out. Now let's do something else with the cone. Start with drawing the base. Ellipse, go to your cone shape. Now this time, we're going to have the sun peeking out right behind it, like that. What this is going to create is you're going to create a highlight on this side, and you're going to have to create a light on this side, like so. Your core shadow it's going to run up right through the middle. Like so. Once it gets narrow as it gets to the top. Then you got your midtones, fades out from there. Now I kind of blend these coarse shadow into it a little bit. Like so. And we'll blend the midtones into it. That's how that would look like, something along that line. That is called backlighting. You see it a lot of times on TV. You got a person, got the body, comes in, you got the neck, then you got the head. Over here they got a light shining on this side of the person. That creates this whole side to glow. That's called backlighting. You get an awful lot of contrast that way. Now let's draw another little shape here. Let's draw a little T shape, see what we come up with it. Alright, we're going to draw a rectangle. Then we'll draw our base. It comes down. Like so. Then we got a line coming off of it. We got a line coming off the top. We got a line coming off of this corner. We got a line coming off this corner. We're going to connect this to there. We're going to connect this over to here. And we're going to connect this right here. And we're going to work construction lines. Now this time the light source comes this direction. It's hitting right on this side here. That means this top here, all this, that's the mid-tone area. And this front would also be mid-tone area. There is no coarse shadow on this one because this is back here out of sight, so they wouldn't see that. Now because the light is hitting this side, what you're going to have down here, you're going to have a point partially in the light and partially in darkness, because this up here is shaded by the T-shaped target. And it fades from dark to nothing where it comes into the light. Like so. You gotta get lighter, lighter, lighter. I've got one more thing here. Let's draw a circle. I'm using my shoulder, go round and round and round. Gradually coming down. And you get a halfway decent circle that way. Then you kind of outline that in. As we've already discussed, we cannot put lines on this and make it look like a ball. One thing we can do is rely on their shadows. So the light's coming up here. Yeah, I know I'll put that on the opposite way. That's alright. You got your highlight area. You got your midtones. Down here you got your coarse shadow. So let's see what we do here. I'm going to go around little circles here. That works pretty good, this kind of stuff. I'm going to start putting my mid-tone value in there right now. Just draw little mini circles. As they get toward the top, I kind of make them lighter, 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 lighter. Same thing there. This is a pretty quick way of shading. And you can put some textures and objects this way. And you can make round things look more round. Yeah, still working on that. Make this a little bit darker. Add more foreshadow. I don't want to go overboard with it. I don't make it really, really dark. It kind of tapers up like that. Now this down here is what you call reflective light or bounce light. If this ball was sitting on a tabletop, I got light being reflected down here on it. Well, down here at the bottom, I'm going to have a highlighted area. Like so. But it isn't going to, like I said, it isn't going to be real lit up. But it isn't going to be as dark as this here. Now we can kind of shade back up in here a little bit, kind of squeeze that highlight together a little bit. And that's pretty much it for this lesson. You learned how to draw different types of shapes, how to do forms, and now you know how to create how shadows work on 3D forms. What I want to do is draw out all these out. Draw your little T-shape, go back and draw out your cones, your squares, draw your trees, Try drawing the trees. Just simple basic. Try to draw your life in different light source in different directions. And play with this, see how your shadows work. Try to draw them this way. Change the light sources around. Try drawing a few noses. And that's it. Till next time, happy drawing. Take care, and God bless everybody.